everyone, it's Isabella here, and welcome back to... Hold up. We have an issue. Give me a sec. Not judge. Do not judge. It's gonna drive me absolutely bonkers. Hi everyone, it's Isabella here, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video, we have a wonderful reaction for you and I. So, y'all, have fun, relax, get a snack, something. Happy Monday, by the way. Today's video is gonna be so much fun. We're gonna be reacting to another opportunity called by the WFABB girls, our two favorite, Jasmine and Dre. Again, learning about igenius. What do they have to offer? I'm so excited. So we're gonna be watching an opportunity call. It is a little bit long, and so just a couple of things that I would like to say is this video is for sure going to be a longer one. I may speed it up a little bit, but anyways, let's react to this. But before we hop into today's video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, and hit that bell button down below. And now without further ado, let's get into it. Let's go. Before we actually get into the reactionary part of this program, allow me to introduce to you today's sponsor. So today's sponsor is Atlas VPN. So Atlas VPN is an incredible subscription that was actually created by IT engineers with the purpose of making the internet more accessible and secure for all users. Atlas VPN offers some really amazing benefits such as stopping ads and malware, super fast internet, saving some money while shopping, and protecting unlimited devices with one subscription. Atlas VPN has been extremely helpful to me in regards to literally everything that I do for my job. For example, I'm gonna be honest with you here, I talk about some very powerful individuals on the internet, and with that, it is not hard for people to find your IP address. I actually use Atlas VPN so that way no one can find my actual IP address. On top of that, it also notifies me of problematic websites, which actually helps me out a lot with my research, and they will actually notify me about the problems within each website, which is even more beneficial to me. I personally love Atlas VPN, and it's just helped me out in so many different ways in regards to my work, but also just everyday life. Atlas VPN is running a huge discount right now where you can get a 3-year subscription for just $1.99 a month with a 30-day money-back guarantee. $1.99 is literally so affordable, and it is so worth the value because you are completely protected as you are on the internet. Seriously, this is an amazing opportunity. So all you have to do is just go to the description below and grab this amazing Atlas VPN deal for literally 82% off. I can't recommend this enough. Thank you so much to Atlas VPN for protecting my internet work and yours. And now let's get into today's video. And without further ado, let's hop into the next important topic, this reaction.
Share the information that we have with you guys today. We just came back from an amazing trip from Vegas. If you guys have been watching at the Eric Worre stages, so we are pumped. We are excited to share this message with you guys today and teach you guys a little bit more about what WFABB is involved with. So off the call, before you hear from me, I want you to hear from the visionary of WFABB, guys. This woman, I don't know what it is. She's drinking some kind of crazy juice where she can just predict the future. She just is the one that really sees the vision for WFABB and sees things like 10 steps ahead of wherever we're going and has led us that way, right? So the woman that she just actually spoke on the Eric Worre stages on a $20 million stage. She was one of the keynote speakers.
I'm gonna tell you guys something. So, this is so embarrassing, okay? I don't even know where to necessarily begin with how literally embarrassing that is. What they're talking about is, I guess Eric Worre is like guru for multi-level marketing. So they went to his event or whatever, like there was an event hosted. All the people that were in this event were literally MLMers or people that were like hosting it. Like it wasn't just like outward people coming in to see them. Like it was literally their own friends and everything. So I'm just like, that's not a special event, babe. Like it's not like an award ceremony that's like really unique. Like it was genuinely, a lot of people were invited to speak on this stage, and there was a lot of top leaders connected to igenius. And so with that, it was pretty much like certain people were invited to speak again. But here's the problem. Like the Eric Worre stage is pretty much only known in the multi-level marketing industry, but just in regards to in general from the awards that were handed out and everything. And again, I'm not trying to be rude. I'm just being realistic here. No one knows these people or who they are or knows the genuine significance of these people in the industry. So it's essentially a cosplay of success is what I was taking it as.
So I want her to take it away and introduce you guys to the topics that we're going to be talking about today. And her name is Jasmine Elizabeth. So Jasmine, go ahead, take it away, girl.
Hello, hello, hello. How's everybody doing today? Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys are ready to hear this amazing information. Drop a 1 in the chat. Our WFABB energy has been super contagious, and it kind of like just piqued your curiosity. You're like, okay. What is this all about? I need to know. Okay, amazing.
So one more thing I have to let you guys know that I noticed. So one, I actually, I think about a month ago, I tried to get in a WFABB opportunity call, and I did. And I actually forgot to like change my username in the Zoom call. So like they saw my username and kicked me out. What I noticed is I'm starting to really recognize a lot of faces that are on their teams or top leaders. And I've noticed a lot of faces that are in their downlines or other leaders are in these opportunity calls as well, to give the illusion that there's more numbers than what there are, and to drown out any negativity if there is any negativity, because they'll spam the chat, or they will just continuously hype up the chat so it looks like it's giving the FOMO effect. So that's another thing I noticed, is other people who have no interest in the business because they're already in it are on these calls hyping it up. So that's another embarrassing thing.
What you're going to take away from this is, you're going to learn all about what WFABB is, how we do it, how we've been able to create the success for ourselves, and how we've been able to help others as well too in WFABB, and how you can potentially do it as well too. Okay. But before we get started, I need to introduce myself. Well, not like Dre hasn't introduced me, but I want to get in detail of like what I'm all about, so that we're not strangers on this call. I always say to the team and to everybody that, everybody has a story. And that story has really taken them to the next level. And my story, I feel like, is not mine to keep, right? You guys might have heard it before on my Instagram, or you might never have heard my story before, but I know that, me just kind of elaborating what really made me make that decision to really transform my life was because of the things that I went through. Okay. So back then, 2 years ago, I was an entitled broke girl, okay? Looking to score a rich man. Yes, I said it, okay? And it took me a lot.
I'm gonna be honest with you here. I'm not hating on that game. I wish Jasmine would actually be like, yeah, I'm just gonna marry a rich man. If it's mutually beneficial, then guess what? Marrying a rich man, if you are both happy, that is 10 times more ethical than an MLM.
Before to really like have the balls to lay it out. And again, I'm here to inspire you guys and to help you guys understand why I'm where I'm at today. Okay. So I was that girl looking to score a rich man because I was in an environment where it was normal to rely on other people. Okay. Although I knew deep down, I really did want to be known as that boss girl. Okay. I wanted to be that boss babe who gets her own, right? And unfortunately, I took the easy route out instead. Okay. I went through a phase in my life for about 5 years where I relied on other people, right? And got myself into a relationship that was a little bit toxic. Okay. A little bit, just a little bit. And he gave me the world financially, right? Back then, I thought I hit the...
Wait a minute, hold on. I have a theory. So there is this concept that was thrown out that Kane, I believe, who is another igenius leader, her and Kane used to date, apparently. I think this was when igenius was called Cuvera at the time. So there was this theory that they dated, and it was toxic, and a lot of people lost money. Then she jumped ship, got into Monet. Then she jumped ship on Monet, moved back to igenius. So I'm curious, is this the toxic relationship she's referring to? Because yikes, like if you're literally technically working for this dude, but you're going back to him for this business opportunity is, oh God, that is yuck. But the story that she's starting to give now of like being in a toxic relationship and everything, I don't wish that on anyone. That is terrifying. Been there, done that. It is the worst experience I have ever gone through personally. Everyone can go after their dreams and make what they want happen. Absolutely. Problem though, opportunity call for something that won't give you your dreams.
Jackpot, right? And guys, being spoiled, it felt so good, but it also came with a price. And that price was my peace, right? I was consistently mentally abused and also cheated on in this relationship. And because he knew he had me at the palm of his hands, right? He knew that he had this control over me financially, right? And as the world looked at me like I was the luckiest girl to have all these luxuries, right? This lifestyle at such a young age, with the penthouse, the Bentley truck, the gifted Bentley truck, and all these gifted designer bags. Deep down, behind closed doors, I was broke and I was broken, okay? It was my darkest point in my life, right? That portion of my life was one of the darkest. I was really down and depressed about.
I'm gonna be honest. Aside from the money, I was not someone who was spoiled in a relationship. But this poor girl, the one time I think we're going to relate is this. And I feel for her. And that is traumatizing. Being in a relationship where you're verbally abused and cheated on and all these other things, it puts you in such a dark place. And that is something I would never want to go back or wish on anyone. Never would I wish that on anyone. I feel like she's transitioned from one bad relationship to another. Because yes, there are the personal one-on-one relationships that you have that are vile. But then think about the negative relationship that you have between yourself and the MLM or yourself and your upline, for example. That's not very healthy and reliable and safe. That ends up being very toxic when the requirements are high of you and you're treated badly if you don't hit certain numbers, and your value essentially to a lot of people is a number or a rank, which is not okay. So her experience of being in a toxic relationship is bad, but in a way though, she's trying to get people, in my opinion, to be recruited into another type of toxic relationship essentially, which is so wrong.
How my life had turned out. But honestly, that's what birthed the woman that I am today, okay? And I was willing to kill the old version of me to commit and decide to become who I am today, okay? I remember sitting in my gifted Bentley truck thinking to myself, like, wow, I don't even have $8,000 in my bank account, but I'm carrying an $8,000 gifted Chanel purse. And that's really when I really realized money cannot buy happiness. And we say this all the time, money cannot buy happiness. Well, what it can buy is freedom. And I did not have that, right? I did not have the freedom. And that's what made me decide I was going to become something and help myself, right? Get out of this dark hole that I put myself in, right? And that I would no longer live this way. And I would no longer give the power and control to somebody else. It was me. I control my life. I create my own reality. And so I still obviously love this lifestyle that I had, the luxurious lifestyle. But I said, I would only love this lifestyle if I had peace in my life, right? And the only way I could have control over that is if I built this lifestyle up for myself and I earned it myself. And that's when I looked around and I started to look for different ways where I can build myself back up, okay? And I got into the online world 2 years ago and I really took it serious, okay? And I built a phenomenal online business 2 years ago. I built it pissed off. I built it trying to prove everybody wrong. But most importantly, I wanted to prove to myself that I can earn this lifestyle that was once given to me. Okay. And in 8 months, I was able to build a multi-six-figure business online. And I've been able to earn myself the same lifestyle that was given to me. Okay. I share the story again, because whether you went through something similar or not, you can learn something here, and it's to never, ever settle. Never, ever settle. You can create your own reality. You just have to really believe that you can. Right? And that's
really sad, because what she's saying is true. You can build your own reality. You can develop all these skills and create the life that you want. That absolutely is a possibility, but it's like we're using this to prey on people. What you're creating or recruiting people into is not going to create that. And I'm just like, damn, this is a good talk so far, but it's not actually realistic for this type of industry.
That's why WFABB was created. It's to give people real hope to those who have struggled and gone through pain, just like how I went through pain, and give them hope that they can too go out there and create something for themselves. You don't have to settle for your current reality that you have right now. You just need to find the right vehicle with the right mentorship and guidance, just like how I did, and work towards making it happen every single day. Okay. And I'm here to tell you guys, we have the right vehicle, the right mentorship, the right guidance, the right support right in front of you. And I want to put something into perspective for you guys. Okay. And that is with investing. As you guys know, you guys might not know, but now you guys know, I social sell.
Here's my issue that I have with this so far that I want to talk about is the concept of the vehicle that's right for this situation. So again, I'll repeat, with igenius, you have to spend, I believe, around $130 or $40 a month, I believe, in order to stay active and have the membership. And that's a lot of money, not including investing a certain amount of money into some form of cryptocurrency, not including the losses you may get, because investing is risky. So it is a very big cost up front, and most people are not capable of spending that. And that's okay. Investing is easy and accessible to everyone. I think is a very privileged argument. It's not. And acting as if everyone can do it is really gross. And what upsets me is we run into this concept of igenius, where in my opinion, they market off, well, financial knowledge. We can teach you how to do it so you won't be broke anymore, essentially. And so what we're doing is preying on people who are like, oh my God, I don't know how. If I listen to the professionals and if I pay, then I can get myself out of this financial situation and I can invest and it can be accessible. In my opinion, is labeling igenius as an accessible to everyone opportunity that will help people do it. But in my opinion, it's not whatsoever.
And I invest. This is how I've been able to create such a beautiful life for myself, right? I didn't know how powerful investing was until last year, okay? as I said, 2 years ago, I had created a very beautiful lifestyle for myself through social selling, right? In the network marketing industry, right? So I made a lot of money in network marketing by social selling, but I also spent a lot of money, okay? How many of you guys know what social selling is? Type a 1 in the chat or raise your hand. If you guys don't know, don't worry, I'll explain it to you guys. So how many of you guys have referred your fave lash tech, your fave nail tech, your fave barber? And everybody always asks for my nail tech info, and that is social selling, right? Your fave barber who cuts your hair. Listen to me. For my guys on here, how many of you guys are so committed to your barber, you will not go against him? You will not go to somebody else. You will not be unfaithful and go to somebody else, okay? I see some ears like, yeah, no, I will not. I am loyal. I'm loyal to my barber, okay? Because he does such a good job. And so you refer him to everybody, okay? Same thing with your favorite Starbucks coffee, right? We social sell every single day, you guys. And I have been able to make a handsome living off of something I was doing for free for so many years. And this is what clicked for me, guys, okay? Because I had already subconsciously built up the skill sets of social selling. Why wouldn't I profit off of something I had already been doing for years? And trust me, I was that girl who did not like sales. Like I would tell myself, I am not good at sales. Any sales job that would come up, I would be like, no, give me a based pay, trade time for money. I'm okay with that. And the reason why is because I had a job at Virgin Mobile selling phones. Like I was not, like it was a job. Like I didn't see myself as like changing my life with this Virgin Mobile business. I mean, job and selling phones. Like that was, I didn't see it like that, right? And so I had to change the narrative. I wanted all the finer things in life, you guys, especially with the hell that I went through with my toxic ex-boyfriend, okay? I wanted that lifestyle, right? But I wanted peace with that lifestyle. So last year, again, like I said, I made a lot of money, but I also spent a lot of money. And I started to study billionaires, and all of them had one thing in common. They built their wealth off of investments, okay? How many of you guys love your designer or would love to own some name brand things one day? I'm bougie. This is why I'm giving this perspective, because I'm bougie. I love my designer things, okay? Or maybe you want to own something else that's like a nice fancy car. Okay, so, and I'm going to make a reference to designer because, again, I love my designer, okay? So through my entire social selling career, I made really good money. I just never once bought designer because it didn't make sense to me. Like for me in my head, why the hell would I buy a $6,000 purse with my earned income? What's earned income? Money that you trade time for money, right? That's your job. That can also be your business, right? You're trading time for money, right? But I love the bags. I love the designer stuff.
Can I talk about how I'm very confused on what the hell they talk about when it's like you're trading time for money? That's so negative. Why would I ever? And I'm just kind of like, what am I going to trade for it? A toenail? You have to have time and put work in to get paid. No time, no work, not getting paid. What do we not get about that? Billionaires, whatever, they have lots and lots and lots of investments, okay? That is a thing that does happen. Here's the thing though, in my opinion, the money that you make actually in igenius is based off of recruitments, because investing and everything is very, very hard to do. And I understand the concept of trying to have different ways of paying for things. It's very smart if you can do that, but this is not the way to do it.
Love the bags. I love the designer stuff, right? I just couldn't fathom spending my earned income until I learned about investing, okay? So the biggest flex is making money with your money, not your time. Like write this down. Like this is when I read this, I was like mind blown. I'm like, like what? Okay, the biggest flex is making money with your money, not your time. What does that mean? Okay. What is passive income? How many of you guys know what passive income is? Raise your hand or type a 1 in the chat. And if you don't, I'll explain it to you guys. Okay, so passive income is a reoccurring revenue stream that requires little to no effort or time to maintain. Okay, that can be assets, you know, real estate, crypto, forex, right? Name something else. Name something else that gives you a passive income. It can be your business as well too. When you outsource and you delegate, right? So at the time, I had money to invest, right? At the time last year, I was, again, making really good income with my social selling business, network marketing business. So I had money to invest, right? I wanted to make my money work for me. And so I invested into one of the services that we will be talking about today. Okay. And that's Dre's going to explain all of that. And I grew one of my crypto investments to 274% last year with our automated crypto software. Right? Which means I didn't have to know anything about trading because I had the AI doing all the heavy lifting for me.
I've had other professionals, financial professionals comment before on these igenius later videos, and all I'm gonna say is the AI concept is not reliable. Please don't blindly believe somebody who says, because again, sure, something can grow by 274% or whatever she says, but like, how much did she invest up front? How well did it actually perform? Did it really do that, or is she making it up? Like, who knows? We've seen these individuals blatantly lie before. So this is something I would take very lightly.
Which Dre is going to go over, okay? And I'm excited for you guys to hear all about it, okay? But what I wanted to leave you guys with is I remember telling myself that I would only spoil myself with designer, with the passive income I have accumulated and not with my earned income, right? Your earned income should be used to invest so that those investments can make you more passive income. And that way you can continue spoiling yourself, okay? I bought my first designer bag a month ago. Imagine that. Girl, guys, I was like, my team knows. I was like, Prada, this and that. I bought it a month ago. Prada last month, and then my pink Balenciaga second purse a couple of weeks ago. With my cash flow I get from my crypto investments, right? With my earned income that I worked hard for with my social selling business, right? I will never touch that. But I bought my designer stuff with the cash flow I made from that principal. And so I'm not, and again, guys, I'm not where I'm at yet with my investments, but I'm grateful I figured this out at 31 years old. I'm 31 years old, guys. Okay. 31 years old, because this is how I know I will build wealth. And this is something that we are so passionate about sharing with you guys, because this is how you are going to level up and elevate in your business, in your life overall. Okay. The goal is not to trade time for money. The goal is to make money while you sleep. I know we hear it all the time online, but we have the solution for you guys. So I'm going to bring up Dre on here. Dre is one of my best friends, my business partners. So I'm going to have Dre come up and break everything down for you guys. And hopefully it helps you guys make a decision after this call today. So Dre, take it away.
Thank you, Jazz. And hello, beautiful people. I'm excited to share with you guys today. I created a little bit of a slideshow, and I don't normally do slideshows, but I'm like, I know some of y'all are visual people and you want to see. So you decide if you want the slideshow, and if not, if you want to see my face. For me, I'm a face person. I'm like, I don't care about the slides. I want to see your face and I want to see what you're saying. So you can just move the little cruiser to the side and you can expand my face and decrease the slides, whatever works best for you. But I'm going to get into the nitty gritty of the actual platform and the products and how we make the money that we make here so that it all makes sense to you guys. And hopefully I keep it simple for you guys. Okay, so I'm going to start sharing my slides to tell you guys about our company. Okay. So we have partnered up. So you guys know WFABB is our team. We train together, we build together, and we have partnered up with a company called igenius. And this is a financial literacy platform with the goal of helping you make, manage, and save more money. Okay, and we do that in a bunch of different ways. And I'm going to run this through you guys. We are actually owned by a publicly traded company, which is literally like the #1 thing for credibility.
Something I have been dying to talk about. If I have any other professionals here who would want to discuss with me about the publicly traded company that is controlling igenius, please let me know. Email me, comment down below, because I actually took the time, I think it was like last month or so, I took the time and I kind of sat down with my dad. My dad's honestly a very smart individual when it comes to money and types of documents, and I remember learning how to read these types of documents. It's been so long and I haven't had enough repetition that the class that I took to understand the publicly traded documents and everything about it, that like I forgot how to do it, honest to God. So I need a little bit more of like a refresher, and I also like when I'm double checked. I actually sat down and I talked with him and I showed him this company and I showed the publicly trading company and their files. And so what they like to run with is igenius will go on it and talk about how they're publicly traded, everyone can see anything. The problem is those documents are not for most people, like in regards to most people cannot read those documents. They're very difficult to understand. And while yeah, it's public, just because it's publicly traded doesn't mean it's good. And so he was pointing out that there was losses, and he looked like he was giving the illusion to me that there were losses and it wasn't doing as good as what they claimed. And if anything, there was more risks and a potential for bankruptcy on this company. I need to take some time to really dive into that, because that is a plan that I have, is to specifically go through the documents and proof of why this company is actually not doing good. That's something I'm working on right now. I am trying to look into that right now, and the parent company of igenius and how they're publicly traded. But all I gotta say is, from what I personally learned and inferred, they're not doing good. It does not matter if they're publicly traded.
We teach you about 3 different financial markets, okay? And I'm gonna ask you, see if y'all know any of these. Do y'all know the forex market? Drop some ones in the chat if y'all know what the forex market is, or general understanding, and drop some 2s if you don't get it, right? The forex market. Hold on, let me get the chat out. Okay, most people know what the forex market is. If you don't worry. We do forex, we do crypto, and we do stocks. If any one of those 3 you don't know, drop it in the chat which one, forex, crypto, or stocks, and maybe I'll get into it even more. But these are 3 massive financial markets that you can trade and make money in. So forex, like Cameron wrote in the chat, is basically the exchange of currencies. So let's say I wanted to go on vacation to Mexico, and right now I'm in the United States. Well, I got to change my dollars for pesos. So forex is basically making money on that movement, the movement of the value of currencies. Currencies are exchanging every single day, right? From this country to this country, when they got to do business, they got to exchange currencies. So forex, which stands for foreign exchange, right? Foreign exchange is basically making money on the movement of currencies. Okay, crypto, you guys know, is like Bitcoin and Ethereum and XRP, and it's basically like a virtual currency that was created because people were a little bit fed up with the way that the government was running money. You guys know that if the government chooses to print more money, like they did, then what happens? The value of our money decreases, inflation increases, and we have less control over the money that we create. So that's kind of why crypto was created. It was like the people's way of gaining back control of wealth, because no one government has control over the crypto market, right? Meaning you can send money to somebody in a completely different country, and it's not controlled by any one specific government. We have 3 different product categories. Now we got over 15 different products at igenius. Okay, over 15 different products, but I like to make it simple for you guys and generalize it into 3 broad categories. Okay, is that okay with you guys? Make it simple. First category is manual trading. Okay, and this is basically learning how to trade on your own to eventually become independent and being able to trade and make money in any one of these 3 markets that we talked about, right? And part of that manual trading, we have over 900 different educational videos. Okay, so it looks something like this when you log into your back office. We have over 900 videos.
I was actually going through some of the stuff in regards to igenius and their understanding of cryptocurrency. Now, let's actually look at this screenshot. She says cryptocurrency basic education. They have tons of videos and quizzes to kind of help you essentially understand cryptocurrency and trading. I would like to read off the history of cryptocurrency part 1 and 2, cryptocurrency gains and losses, proper expectation. And so all of this information absolutely is great. However, you can literally find cryptocurrency information, trading, and education anywhere. So you don't need to spend $100 or more a month in order to get this information. You can get it all for free on YouTube. And there's many people who are actually very successful and who will break down everything and also have backup and proof of why they're explaining it to you. I am not going to trust a company who, in my opinion, is very unethical, who, in my opinion's purpose is to drain you of money. They charge absolutely astronomical amounts for this type of information. And again, they are not in an ethical industry, mind you. So don't trust them with your money at all, please.
Something like this when you log into your back office. We have over 900 videos about crypto, about forex, about stocks, about everything, about investing, about trading, about managing your money. All videos that are explaining to you in detail how to learn about these markets and start investing in these markets. We also have live trade rooms with experts, okay? And this is basically where you hop on a live Zoom call just like this, except if you can see here in the bottom right-hand corner, we got Stefan over here, one of our experts, that's actually walking you through trading live. You can engage with them, you can talk to them, you can ask them questions, and they're literally teaching you live, and you can choose to mimic the trades that they're placing live, or you can just learn for educational purposes. And I see Samir said NFTs. We also have live trade calls for NFTs, where one of our NFT experts is analyzing NFTs the whole time, and you can ask them. Like, I always go on there and I ask him about the NFTs that I bought and what he thinks about them. It's really cool because it's all live and you can engage with them, right? And then another aspect of our manual trading is our trade alerts. Okay, and our trade alerts, guys.
Okay, so something I really want to talk about here is NFTs. I don't know much about them, but honestly, I don't even, from what I've heard, I don't necessarily think it's something that like you should depend for good long-term success. Like if you want to have more possibilities and more good potential in regards to actually building up your portfolio for trading and having actual good revenue coming in, I don't think NFTs are actually good. I don't think there's enough, like there's no regulation, there's no understanding of it necessarily, and it's very new and all over the place. So again, I don't know necessarily if that's something that I would encourage a newbie per se to get involved in. But so it's talking about stocks, crypto, forex, binary, everything, and apparently these are some of the notifications you get. But like looking at all of these, this looks so confusing. Most people are not going to know how to do this.
Something like this, and what that is basically a notification that comes to your phone. It goes bing. And these experts in all different markets are analyzing the charts all day and sending out signals where you can actually choose to mimic them. They're sending out trade ideas that you can choose to copy, right? So this is what they kind of look like. If it's a little confusing, don't worry about it because we teach you all of this. But we have forex signals.
What I personally know, cryptocurrency, stocks, etc., a lot of things can change very frequently. So part of me is very concerned how, let's say they get a notification on their phone about, hey, you should trade X, Y, and Z, but they don't get to it. And maybe they copy it, but like they copy it a little too late. I just feel like this is setting people up for failure in my opinion. This is not sound advice. Also, I don't feel like this is very personalized advice to a certain individual. Somebody might be able to spend more money, for example, or some person might not be able to as much. Some person maybe wants to grow in regards to a different category or aspects. Maybe somebody wants to help with a retirement fund, something like that. I don't feel like this is very customizable. And I feel like, again, if you are able and capable of trying to invest and getting advice, you would want to have more personal advice to you. But again, I don't even think this is personalized. I feel like this is all over the place.
Forex signals, we have binary signals, we have crypto signals, we have stocks. Remember what I talked about? Buying pieces of a company. So this is a signal that came out for Home Depot, for example. And we have NFT signals as well. When you click this and you open this PDF, it explains everything about that specific NFT. So you can use all of the research and the analysis that the experts send out to place trades. It's super simple, guys. You literally get a trade straight to your phone, right? New trade idea. Then you enter it manually. You enter it into the trading apps, and we teach you how to do that. And then boom, that's how you're working on making your profits and you're investing. It's that simple. And you can use all three of these, right? The alerts, the live calls, the education to learn how to actually trade, right? And all of this combined is going to help you learn how to trade. Now, some of you are going to come in here and you want to learn how to trade. And some of you are going to like this next product a lot. Okay, this next product that we have is my favorite product and what literally sold me on this company when I first.
So we're going to talk about the AI. I know that. And I have a theory. I don't feel like most of them are paying for the AI at all because think about it. The startup cost is about $1,000. I think it was $1,400, maybe 40 something a month around. It's 100 something a month that you have to spend. I don't know if they actually do it because of how expensive it is. Also, I would like to mention, this is something that I don't even necessarily think even most people understand fully how the AI works. So, and they want people to trust that? Like, girl.
Started, and it's fully automated trading. It's what Jasmine was talking about, right? It's being able to trade completely automated. Now, a lot of people, most people do both, but some people will do just the automated. Some people will do just the manual. It really depends on what you're looking for. We got something for everyone. And this fully automated trading is exactly like what it sounds like. And we use a third-party software called Endotech. And it is an artificial intelligence. If you guys know artificial intelligence, okay, it's like Siri on your phone. It's like Google Maps. It's like, you know how your phone, when you unlock it, it has the facial recognition? Well, that's artificial intelligence. And artificial intelligence is all over being used in so many different companies right now. So why not use it to trade for you, right? Like Elvis said in the chat, like Alexa, and this is what
Okay, so actually, yes, we're going to talk about AI. Something I actually just that I did this. I would like to tell you about, but I use this app called M1 Finance. Now, this is an app that helps with investing, and I love it because the investment that you have to put in, I think the lowest is like $50, and you can start off with $50, which is very, very good because, you know, from what I noticed is other apps or programs require higher investments, and you can put certain amounts and what you're able to do. But it talks about investing in your pie, how much you have investment in, and it also has research. So it will talk, you can literally look up stocks, funds, and expert pies. So you can look at information in regards to experts and what their investments are. You can look up stocks, their history, how they're looking. You can look up everything. And I'm going to be honest with you again, I don't know about stocks or trading. This to me is a great option. You don't have to spend a lot of money. You don't have to do these crazy things, and you can take your time to do your research in the app and look at what experts are recommending as well. And guess what? You don't have to pay anything unless you're actually paying money towards investing in stocks. So just so you know, it gives you a lot of great information as well. And I'm telling you right now, please, if you are wanting to, look into this because it will talk about, I think it's a great resource for people who are wanting to get started in investment, and it's more accessible to other people. Finance, I'll have it linked in the description below. This is in no way sponsored by this. I just wanted to highlight how this is a very similar program here that is completely free on an app and a website that gives you a lot of information in regards to trying to do this.
Jasmine was talking about, right? The automated trading. So you, like, literally when I was on the plane to Vegas, I got an alert, a signal. It said, boop, your automated trading is working for you, and everything is fully automated, right? And this is really good for people that are super busy. Let's say you're busy, you work a couple jobs, or you don't have all the time in the world to learn how to trade, or maybe you're not interested in learning how to trade, but you know that you're missing out on the markets. That was me. I knew I was missing out. And this product, like, I was obsessed with, okay? We partnered up with a company called Endotech, okay? Endotech is a third-party software that specializes in artificial intelligence. $2.4 billion a month. 2.4.
The other thing I'd like to highlight is this is not a representation of the money that igenius individuals are necessarily trading, because this type of program that they use, like, loaded people spend. Like, I think if I remember correctly, you had to spend like $150,000 or something to actually be able to have access and start trading. Like, you had to be able to cough up that amount of money. That's insane. There are loaded people on this app. So of course that number is able to be exponentially high because we have millionaires and billionaires probably trading on this type of program. But my problem is, though, is I think that other people still, like, when you have rich people, they have people that watch things and help them. Like, it's not even just the AI. They have people that are monitoring and making sure. You are somebody that does not have a lot of money most of the time if you're joining this company, which is totally okay. But trying to act as if this is easily accomplishable and this is just a magical thing that's going to transform somebody's life is very unrealistic. The people that are doing the big trades in here already are pretty damn well off. So now we have it actually to where they're going to be talking about recruitment. So let's get into that.
Most comp plans will not pay you until you have 4 or 10 or 20 people. You get paid residually off the first person. So every single person that you sign up to our platform, okay, you're going to receive $25 a month every single month. So let's do the math on that. Let's say you got 10 people. I don't know how long it's going to take you, however long it takes you. Let's say you got 10 people. That would be $250 you'd be earning residually a month without you doing anything. We're not even talking about investments. We're not talking about, all the other ways that you can make money. We're not talking about your job. We're talking about residual, like I like to call it toilet money, right? You could be sitting on the toilet, but that money's coming in. It's residual. It's when you do the work once and you get paid for it over and over and over again. That's an extra $3,000 a year for talking to 10 people. Guys, I want to ask you, and I'm not shading you if you're working a regular job. Some of you may love your job and you're just here to learn how to trade. You're just here to make a little extra. You may be passionate about what it is that you do. And some of you may hate your job. Okay, but regardless, whatever your job is, what do you need to do to get a $3,000 raise in a year? How much work do you need to put in?
This is very bad. Okay, let's run with Dre's example. So she says if you recruit 10 people and they stay in for an entire year, that means you get $250 a month, which would equal $3,000 a year. So let's play her game. You guys! Oh! It blocks fraudulent websites. I click on igenius. It literally says fraud. What? Honestly, that's just, if my Wi-Fi is like, hey babe, don't even think about touching this website, I think that should say enough for you. Okay, so let's say you have to spend $120. Let's if it's fake, either way, I will put the real numbers up here so you can follow my math. So let's say $140 at first in order to have access to the most basic package, $140 plus then $140 monthly. So $140, let's say 12, because it's going to be, I think, around how much you're going to spend every single year. So $1,680. Then also, I think you're going to have to spend another $120 as well, I believe, because not only do you buy the starter kit, but then you have to have a monthly fee. So let's say it's around $1,800 that you might have to spend every single year. $3,000 minus $1,800. You would profit $1,200, not including with investments and cryptocurrency, and not including taxes, because technically you made more than $600 that year, and then you have to receive a 1099 if you get more than $600 a year. So then maybe times 15%, so get $180 away from that. So $1,200 minus $180, you would maybe profit $1,000 or so. That cuts your entire investment potentially in half right there if you made an extra money a year. But think about how much that's going to take off, and that's just with 10 people. If you can keep 10 people for the entire year, that is a lot of money. A lot of money to disappear. This is not a good opportunity.
And to get a $3,000 raise. I know my friends that get raises at their jobs, they work there for years and years and years, and it's like pennies. It's like dollars a raise. Here, I'm sure that you could talk, it's less work than what you have to do to get a $3,000 raise in your job is way more work than talking to 10 people, right? Again, this is a completely optional.
No, because you need to train those people. You need to keep up with the recruits, make sure that they're trying to at least grow as well in the company. Being a part of that is a lot of work. At least with a 9-to-5, you clock out when you're done. Your money is not dependent on other people, because again, what if 5 of those people decide to hop out? At your regular 9-to-5, if 5 people leave your company, you're probably not going to lose out on your wages because you're legally obligated to be paid those wages. So again, no, Dre, what are you doing?
Ariana's like, what's a raise? LOL, taxes balance it out and inflation, right? Tilt said I waited 3 years to get a raise in my job, right? 10 people gives you a $3,000 raise in your income, okay? We could do the math on all of it. 20 people, $6,000 a year residually. 50 people, that's $1,250 a month that you're making $15,000 a year.
Can we also talk about this as well? So you mean to tell me that you're blatantly without hiding it, showing that if you recruit people, you can make the most money. So if you get 100 people on a team, you can get an extra $30,000 a year, not including taxes and other fees that you may have. You see how that's a problem? If your money is dependent on people joining you in the business opportunity, that is in fact a pyramid scheme. Dude.
A year, 100 people, that's $2,500 a month, $30,000 extra dollars a year. Okay? And that's just one part of our bonus plan. That's not even the best part. Y'all ain't ready, okay? If y'all like that, let me get to the next part, okay? Team commissions. Out of all those people that you sign up, if they choose to also refer people, you're going to get 10 to 20.
This is talking about recruitment still. She's like, oh my God, once you recruit those people, you make $25 per person. But then on top of that, you can make commissions off of the other people that they recruit because of the team sales, which is, again, if you think about it, the sales I would count, and I think they count towards the people that purchase the monthly membership, which is a part of being like in the company. So this is literally giving the illusion that this is a pyramid scheme. All these ways are essentially going to be mainly how you make money. And this is just out there in the open. What?
Percent on your commissions on the sales and in anybody that you referred and anybody that they referred. 10 to 20% sales commissions. Now, these are dependent on a few different things on your rank and stuff like that, but it's crazy. You start getting paid 10% at the second rank, which is insane to me. Okay. Next thing, the second rank, by the way, is signing up 2 people. Yeah. Okay. Next thing. And this is my favorite. This is my favorite. Okay, not this one, but the one after this one, okay? X6 bonus, okay? Our company is so freaking abundant. They said, you know what? If you sign up 6 people on the elite membership, right? The 1,500 membership that I was just talking about.
Yeah. Oh my God. If you sign up 6 people in 1 month, if you get them to spend $1,500 and then 120 something or 150 something every single month, then you get a percentage of global sales divided by all qualifiers. Either way, the fact that igenius is pushing you to recruit more people and get them to spend more money on packages packages, to me, again, still tells me that this is an absolute pyramid scheme. Why would you be pushing people so hard to recruit more people into the system? Why wouldn't you be like, yeah, just get strictly sales?
About if you signed up 6 people on this membership and you introduce them to our platform, you know what we're going to do? We're going to take 1% of the entire company's global, you guys know we're global, right? We're open in every single country that has internet. We're going to take 1% of the company's global sales and divide it by every single person who qualified for the X6 bonus. So you sign up 6 people, you qualify for the bonus, and then they take 1% of the company's global sales and divide it by every single person who qualified. Literally insane, guys. And this can range. This could be $500. It could be $2,000. It really just depends. It's different every single month because the sales are different every single month. And the amount of people that qualify is different every single month. But it gets better. Okay. X6 is cute. X6 is, yeah, that's on top of the $200 referral bonus because you would get $200 for each person. And I'll give you guys an example in a second. X12, baby, this is my favorite one, okay? X12, guys, if you want to get, because some of y'all are probably watching this like, yo, this trading thing sounds really dope. Like, I love what you guys are doing, but I don't even have like a lot of money to trade. This is how you can get a lot of money.
Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't have a lot of money to trade, so this is how I'm going to make my money. She's stating it. She's stating in order to do it, if I just keep referring people to the program, not if I necessarily trade using the program, but if I keep referring people to the program, I will make money. Babe, that's a pyramid scheme. By definition, if your dependency on your money and the company's money is recruitment, that is a pyramid scheme.
Money to trade. Okay. This is how you can get a lot of money to trade. Right here, X12 bonus. Okay, you sign up 12 people on the elite package in 1 month, and guess what? You qualify for the X12 bonus pool, which is 3% of the company's global sales divided by every single person who qualifies. But guess what? When you get the X12, you also get 2 of the X6s, right? Because 6 plus 6 is 12. So you're going to get 2 of the X6 bonuses and 1 of the X12 bonuses. And let me show you. And guys, it ranges every single month. The X12 bonus, the lowest I've seen it is like $5,000. And the highest I've seen it is a lot of money. Okay. It's like a lot of money. Okay. It's reached like crazy numbers before. But let me show you what it did last month. Last month is a recent example, and it's different every single month. Okay. This was something.
This is so misleading to give people the illusion that they can make this, because most people will never hit this. And I guarantee that. And that is a fact. Oh, wow.
That was literally sent out in our our company chat. And it said, if you produced 12 sales last month, okay, this is what you got paid. So the X12 bonus was $19,000, 596. So it was almost $20,000, the X12 bonus last month. Okay. The X6 bonus was $1,780. So if you got X12, you would have gotten $19,000. Then you would have got 2 of the X6s, which is double $1,780 and $1,780, right? Then you would have gotten $200 bonus for 12 people, right? The referral bonus, which is $2,400. Don't worry if you don't know math. The total is what's important for you, okay? And you would have made about $750 in team commissions at a minimum. If you add all those numbers up, you would have made $26,000.
I would like to ask the golden question of the day. How in the world did somebody make all that money, and where did that money originate from? Those bonuses are because people are getting recruited into the system. All of the other ways that she's listing off, team commission, fast start on 12 elites, getting people to sign up, that is literally all that money is showing that you're making money off of recruiting people. That is not real, legit sales. That is getting people into a false dream. So that was it for today's video. I don't even blown away by this, but I'm so glad that we were able to show up because this is a lot and definitely needs to be shown. So that was it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to the channel. And I will see you on the next video. Thank you so much again to today's sponsor, and I will see you later. Bye.